let's start the excretion in humans. What are the excretion organs which excrete the products such as large intestine, lungs, skin, kidney? All these are the organs which excrete the waste products that are prepared in our body. Let's take them one by one, beta. First is large intestine. Large intestine is the organ in our body where the undigested food mixed with the water and then excreted out from our body in the form of feces. In the form of feces. Okay. Now next is lungs. Lungs, as we take the food, breakdown of food will occur in the presence of oxygen, and in that it will release the carbon dioxide as a byproduct. So it is releasing the carbon dioxide in the form of byproduct, and that process is known as exhalation. Exhaling of the air. That is the waste product. That is the waste product that is excreted from the lungs in the form of CO2. Okay. Next was skin. See, skin has the tiny pores on our body where the excess of liquid was excreted out. Many salts are also excreted out in the form of sweat. Okay, what is sweat? So a definition comes, what is sweat? So what you will write, sweat is a liquid waste secreted from the sweat glands below the skin. Okay, sweat is the liquid waste secreted from the sweat glands. Means there are tiny pores, glands are present on our skin from where the liquid is excreted out. That is known as sweat. Okay. So from the skin many things are also excreted out. Like remove the excess of water. Of course it is excreting out the water also. Some salts are also excreted out. Urea and sweat is excreted out. So keep our body cool during summers also. The main thing what the skin is helping us, that is keeping our body cool in summers. How it cool? The question arises now. So what will happen, beta? During the evaporation from our skin, lot of heat was evaporated, lot of water is evaporated, and that evaporation process is utilizing that heat for the evaporation. Heat was utilized by the evaporation process, and what was left behind? If heat is not there, definitely our skin feel cool. So this is why our body remains cool during summers after the sweating. Okay. So one more reason is also I can justify you that our clothes mainly have white patches left after the evaporation. Why does it occur? The reason behind this is bit of water is evaporated, but the salts remain behind, and the salts can be seen on your clothes. Mainly during the underarms areas, you can see the white patches over there. It is occur because evaporation takes the water content and the salts remain behind. So you can see them very easily. Okay, that we have done with this. Now next is kidney. Kidney is a form, it is excreting out in the form of urea. It is helping to excrete this urea. Waste salt are also coming out with the urea. Excess of water like urine in the form of urine is coming out. These are the things which are excreted by the human. All combined we are writing this. So we will take kidney now in details. Let's start the excretory system in humans now. This is the diagram of kidney. You can see. Now let's start the excretory system in humans. First it is divided into 4 parts. You can see first is kidney, second is ureters, third is urinary bladder, fourth is urethra. Okay, learn these words, they are quite familiar with each other, so learn the spellings well. So kidneys, there are two kidneys, we will say it is a pair. Okay, two kidneys are there, then we have called it as a pair. Okay, now it is brick red in color. It is brick red in color. Now it is of bean shape beta. It is of bean shape. You have seen the rajma beans. It is like that shape. So we will call it as a bean shaped kidney. Now it is having the coiled tubes called nephrons. It is having a coiled tubes called nephron. So these nephrons are acting as a filters. See what will happen, many useful substances are also present in our blood and many waste substances are also present in our blood. What happens? The useful substances are absorbed back into the blood and the harmful substance, means waste substance, are coming out of the blood, and this nephron used to filter it. So remove these nephrons, removes the harmful substances like urea, waste salts. So this nephron will filter the harmful substance and the useful substance will get absorbed again in the blood, and these are removed through this these harmful substances such as urea and waste salts. So now what will happen? Now they are excreted in the form of the yellowish liquid. These substances can be excreted, will be excreted in the form of yellowish fluid liquid that is called urinols. Okay. Now what will happen? The solid substance we are talking about. The urinary bladder. Through the tubes, urinary bladder is present, you can see. And through these tubes, they are connected to urethra. They are connected to urethra. Now what you will see, that urine is collected or stored in the urinary bladder. Now all the waste product that is stored, these waste products like urea and waste salts are stored in the urine, and that urine is stored in the urinary bladder. Now this urinary bladder beta is connected to the urethra. You can see the diagram. It is connected through the tubes to the urethra. Now where it will go? It will go to the urethra, which is having the opening, which is the opening of what? Urinary bladder. So urinary bladder having the opening named as urethra. Okay. So it can be excreted out from that organs. Okay. Through anus it can excrete out. Now adult humans are having how much they are excreting. Like we can say 1 to 1.8 liter in 24 hours per day. In that, what is the content of excreting the things, like what are the substances present and what is the ratio they are having? 95% of water is present in the urine and 2.5% like other substances like uric acid, all this salts, okay, and 2.5% is urea. So this is the content which are present, like 9.5% water is there, other substances in 2.5% is there, and 2.5% is urea that is excreted out through the urine from our body. Now beta, we are taking kidney failures. We have started the procedure of kidney, what is happening, how it is working, how the blood is purified. Now when the blood is not purified with the kidney, so the kidney failure will occur. Like the blood purification is not happening, the filtering is not happening, it is failed, then kidney failure will occur. So the two things we are mentioning over here in the kidney failure case, that is dialysis and kidney transplant. So let's go with the dialysis first. What is this? This is a new term for you, dialysis. In this, what will happen? It is the process of cleaning the blood by separating toxic waste products. Like we are cleaning the blood, doctors are cleaning the blood. How they are separating it? What are they doing? What artery? Artery, they are attaching it with the dialysis machine and taking out all the waste from the artery. Yes, they take all the blood from the artery and remove all the waste material from it, and they are giving new blood in the veins, right? Because impure blood is present in the vein, but the filtering process is not occurring. So what they are doing, in the veins they are giving pure blood, clean blood, and the waste blood can be removed from the arteries, and cleaning blood they are giving in the veins, so that the kidney don't have to do that because the failure was there. So this process of cleaning the blood by separating toxic substances like urea, that process is known as dialysis. Okay, and it has to be done regularly if the kidney failure is occurred. At the regular interval of time, then it is doing irregularly. The time becomes shorter and shorter, depends upon the patient condition. Okay, so this is the dialysis. Next was the kidney transplant. If the kidney dialysis is not working, if the dialysis is not even enough for it, then what the patient, that patient, what we have to do? Kidney transplant is the second method we can follow up. Like we are replacing that kidney, now dialysis is not going to work with it, so we are just replacing this kidney. How we are replacing this kidney? So it is not in much detail, but that's it. It is there that damaged kidney can be replaced by another healthy person by surgical procedures. Like if the kidney is not working, then what to do? They are replacing with their matching kidneys from the other patient. Like it can be of family member or any the blood relation should be there, and if it can be possible with the surgical procedure. This much is there in your syllabus, so we'll go with it. This we have done with the kidney beta. Now I hope you have understood this chapter.